If it was the show Family Feud and the top 5 answers were on the board and said, name a fake natty, guess what's gonna be number 1? Coach Greg, and today I'm going to be reviewing a clip or an ad for a movie done by Generation Iron. It's called Generation Iron, Natty for Life, official trailer bodybuilding documentary. Now I can't believe I haven't heard of this. What's wrong with you people? Why aren't you sending me these things right away? This thing's been out for a month and I haven't seen it till now. I'm going to watch this clip. It's only 2 minutes long. And it's supposed to tell me if I should watch the movie or not, which I haven't seen. So I don't know what the movie's about. I'm gonna find out real soon. Now, before I watch clips, often I like to go through the comments section. So here's some of the comments, and I've already read the comments, haven't watched the clips yet. Coach Greg is gonna have some fun when this comes out. Well, that sounds promising. Right away, I'm like, well, I gotta watch this freaking clip because I can't wait to talk about it. Next, the fact that Michael Hearn is on the thumbnail of this makes me question what Generation Iron is doing. Laugh my ass off. Generation Iron is trolling too hard on this Natty for Life Michael Hearn. Featuring Michael Hearn is just a joke. Michael Hearn is one of the biggest con artists in bodybuilding. Natty for Life, laugh my ass off. You have to be kidding me. Michael Hearn is on the thumbnail. Is this a prank film? I can't believe you guys put like Michael Hearn on this. Have some integrity. Do I need to read any more comments? So what is this freaking movie going to be about? A Natty for Life Michael Hearn? It has to be a freaking joke. It must be a prank. Or is it clever marketing? Everyone knows Michael Hearn is the most fake natty in the world. He's even more fake than Simeon Panda. If it was the show Family Feud and the top 5 answers were on the board and said, name a fake natty, guess what's gonna be number 1? Michael Hearn! Of course it's Michael Hearn. Maybe the movie's about if you do HRT, are you still considered natural? I don't know, let's see, let's find out.
Marker, Generation Iron, Arnold interview, take 1.
The bodybuilders and the professional sport of bodybuilding has gone next step. The proportion is gone.
Okay, right off. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. I'm excited so far. He said, hey, professional bodybuilding, proportions are gone. The guys are getting too big. We want to see some aesthetics. They're all looking like circles. Not that there's anything wrong with looking like a circle, but hey, when it's a bodybuilding show, I want to see some aesthetics.
When you're a pro bodybuilder, every single one is on steroids.
What? When you're a pro bodybuilder, every single one is on steroids. No, there are in fact pro bodybuilders who are natural. I know it sounds ridiculous, but there are. Guess what? You can get your pro card competing in a drug-tested competition. Babe, what's the name of that? Quint Beast Mode. What's his actual name?
E-R-I-Y-A, area.
Think of it, Quentin Area. I did a video on him, world's best genetics. He turned pro natural. That's right, 100% natural. No PEDs, he was natty, looked like a freak, turned pro natural. Now he's not natty. Have you seen him lately? If you had, go check him out. Look what he looks like today. The guy's a freaking freak. So yeah, you can be a pro bodybuilder and be natural. You just can't be a good one. So yeah, you can get a pro card to be natural, but if you want to win as a pro, then you're going to have to step it up.
Let's make that clear.
Is it true if you take enough steroids, are you able to have a higher level of performance? Absolutely. But the problem is they do it at a cost, and we don't know what that cost is for each individual.
Look at the guys in the Olympia stage, and you're hitting a pose, and then you're like...
When it comes to talking about what choice should be made, that unenhanced bodybuilding is the way to go.
So Kai Green says unenhanced bodybuilding is the way to go. And from a health perspective, of course, absolutely. If you want to be healthy, you should be natural. Soon as you start abusing PEDs, you know you're shortening your life. I'm not being a hypocrite. I did it in the past myself, but not anymore. Abusing PEDs is not healthy. You all know this. You're willing to take the risk at the time because you can't see the future. I'm back from the future to say it's not good. Don't do friggin' PEDs. Don't abuse them. Medically supervised HRT, that's something different. That we can debate. So some guy goes on the screen, never seen him and never heard of him. And he says, I'm probably one of the biggest natural athletes in the world. And I'm looking at him and he's not looking all that big. So you can see just how big a difference the PEDs make. Michael Hearn at age 50 is bigger than this guy, and he hasn't even appeared in the freaking clip, and he's on the thumbnail.
Every year, WADA comes up with the new standards, and the INBA, PNBA test their athletes.
The testing is a joke.
And Kid Kamali comes out, I recognize him. Why? Because he was an enhanced bodybuilder in the past. I won't remember the skinny guy that's not on PEDs, so why do you think so many people use freaking PEDs? I was natural, I won the national championships, and I'm like, hey, I'm Mr. Canada. You know what people would say? No, you didn't. You just won the drug testing competition. I'm like, that's harder. I couldn't use PEDs. Oh, you ain't much. You ain't just won that little puny little show. Try winning the real show. The real show. I was national overall drug tested champion. Did I get a pro card? Zero freaking pro cards. Why do you think I ended up using PEDs in the first place? No respect from natural bodybuilding. No one gave a shit. No one cared. Is it different now? No, it's the same freaking thing. Why do you think guys who are freaking champions like Quinton end up taking PEDs? Quinton was a champion bodybuilder, Natty. Did anyone really know who he was? No, no one's following him. Then he take PEDs and boom, everyone wants to see what he looks like. Everyone wants to be enhanced. Everyone wants to be better than they are.
Do you think testing for steroids and eliminating it from the sport would maybe help it become mainstream?
No, not at all. You have natural bodybuilding. Nobody knows who they are.
Exactly, we have natural bodybuilding. No one knows who they are. No one seems to care. I've been there, done that. No one cared. Living proof right here. You see my channel now? I have over 500,000 followers. How many do you think I'd have if I was Natty? Probably, no, not zero. I had some thousands. I used to have a channel when I was natural. I probably had 1,000, 2,000. You see the difference? And frankly, no one really cares if you're natural or not. What they care about is that you don't lie about it, that you at least admit what you're doing.
Competed against 20 19-year-olds, and at 14 years old, I beat them all. Do people question you when you say you're natural? Since 13 years old.
If I had to bet my house, of course I'd bet my house that he's not natural.
If he had to bet his house if Michael Hearn's not natural, of course he'd bet his house. I would bet every one of you's houses, including mine, that he's not natural. I'd even bet Jeff Cavalier's $1 million that Michael Hearn's not natural. Are you kidding me? Come on, people.
Guys that are taking steroids, they're not gonna give credit to the natural guys. They don't want to, because they want everybody to believe that that is the way.
Well, that's not true. I'll give credit to the natural bodybuilders. I respect natural bodybuilders. I think it's great if you can be natural. I was one of those guys in the past, so obviously I can relate. So I don't agree with that guy.
Everybody's on steroids. Everybody.
So King Kamali says everybody's on steroids. Well, not technically everybody, but I'm sure what he means is every type of person. A swimmer, a cyclist, a runner, a lawyer, a doctor, a female bikini competitor. Somebody that just wants to lose weight. Somebody's grandpa, somebody's grandmother, somebody's mom, somebody's dad, somebody's freaking dog. Even Ollie's not natty. You know Ollie. Ollie's the master of Will Tennyson. Would it be like that or Will Tennyson's master? Okay. So it's available July 31st. Well, I'm gonna have to watch this freaking movie. I can't wait to see it now. I'm pumped. The thumbnail was extremely misleading, but obviously people are clicking the thumbnail because Michael Hearn's on it. It's controversial. People love controversy. Just think of me and Athlete X. Controversy sells is what people like to see. Ended this here, gonna watch the movie with Allie, and then come and make a real review of the movie and say if it's actually good or if it's not. Tell you what my opinions are, maybe get Allie's opinions. GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Watch one of those 2 videos, or just type in Greg Doucette and watch another one. Follow me on Strava, because I bike harder than last time, and until next time, I'm out. Next. What? Next. What freaking is that word? Next.